Marketing Department at Superior Academic College. Hey, Billy, how you doing today?
Hi, very good.
Okay, so let's get started. Google has introduced a parental control software called Family Link. What kind of control does it provide parents to limit the kids' screen time?
Okay, just a few statistics about why we need this. So, according to a study that was conducted in France in 2015, they found that almost 60% of 2-year-olds have mobile phones.
Oh my God.
Or tablets.
2-year-olds?
2-year-olds, exactly. Huh? In the United States, 53% of tweens, 8 to 12-year-olds, have access to tablets and iPhones. So wow. It's a serious problem. And a lot of parents are asking themselves, how do I control the amount of time my kid spends using the smartphone? How do I limit it? So this is where Family Link comes in. And it allows parents to control how much or how long the kid surfs the internet, what sites. It can even control the apps that the child tries to download. So if you're away from home and your child tries to download an app and you don't want to improve it, you just click on your phone. So how does it really work? Look, you have to sign into Google. You open an account for your son, okay, or daughter. You produce a username and a password. You give that to your child, and your child signs into Google. Once it's done, both of you are connected, and this is how you can control.
Yeah, it reminds me of back in the day when parents would buy certain phone plans for their kids, limiting their data, texting, and minutes. So it's totally transferred to the tablet world. Okay, we're going to move on. Staying with Google, Allo. It's what are privacy advocates concerned about with regard to this app?
Okay, so first of all, over sharing of data, there is some information that I do not want to share, and it's shared with my friends. Lack of encryption. So this actually means that the government can actually spy on what we're doing. And the thing is that users need to manually delete messages. This is something that Google said will happen automatically, meaning that the messages will be stored temporarily and not permanently. Now we have to delete them. And end-to-end encryption is only available in the incognito mode if it's applied. Okay. Otherwise, people will know what you've written down, and it's shared by everybody.
Interesting. Interesting. Let's move now to McDonald's and their app. Is it new, their app, or it's relatively new?
It's new. They started testing it this past Wednesday.
Okay.
But I must say that about 6 months ago, more or less, I've used it here in the country.
Yeah, so have I. It's really easy.
Yeah.
And now I'm seeing in some McDonald's in Israel, they have like what looks like a giant iPhone screen, and you select, and they have you order that way.
In some malls. Exactly. So apparently it was tested in Israel, but in general in the world it hasn't been tested. So it's really being tested in the United States, and the reason is because they want people to order food through the apps. Why? Because it increases the number of visitors. It increases the money you spend in their stores. And in contrast to competitors, it has what is called geofencing technology, meaning if you order a meal, they will not prepare it until you're close to their store.
Wait, so they can see where you are physically?
Using
they can
GPS,
track.
yeah.
That is wild.
It's
I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. That's a little scary.
Well, it is. But you know, you get warm food.
That's right. You do get warm food. Because that would be a huge drawback to an app if it didn't do that. Okay, so we're going to stay sort of in the realm of fast food. One startup is planning to serve lab-created chicken strips. So tell us a bit about that, and what are the benefits of this?
Okay, so first of all, a little bit about background. So there are a lot of people who refuse to eat meat or chicken because they are concerned about the welfare of animals. It degrades the environment. You have to spend a lot of money on water and I mean to water grains. Okay, so and a lot of people do it because of concerns about health. So how does it work? They're producing chicken strips in a lab.
Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, it was tasted, and people who tasted it said that it was spongy a bit, but it tasted just like real chicken.
I'm sorry, I just had chicken for lunch now. This is making me uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really? This is so strange. Is it real chicken though, or it's just
real
made to feel like
chicken?
chicken?
It's real chicken, and I have to say that all sorts of alternatives to meat are prevalent. If you look in Tel Aviv, there are a lot of restaurants that sell soy hamburgers, hybrid hamburgers, and there's even a high-tech Israeli company who is experimenting on producing protein, substitute protein from locust.
Wow, crazy.
Because its body mass is 70% protein.
Oh my gosh. Well, too much information? I don't know. Billy, thanks so much for this, as always.
It was a pleasure.
Powering your digital world.
And we're going on a short break, but coming up next, does sex make us happier and healthier? All the answers according to science. Stay tuned.